in Ann Arbor, Michigan, while the Hyundai Ioniq Hybrid is on sale nationwide, plus the Ioniq Electric has risen for grabs in California. The Goldilocks plug-in version doesn't reveal until the fourth quarter of 2017. Nonetheless, the 2018 Hyundai Ioniq plug-in may be worth the wait. Our brief drive of the prototype version near Hyundai's Michigan-based technical facility left us wondering why the Korean automaker is saving the most effective for last. Hyundai's philosophy behind the Ioniq is the fact that it should drive and seem like a normal car while achieving class-leading fuel efficiency. The thinking is when you can remove whatever compromises buyers are apprehensive about producing by switching with a hybrid, a plug-in, or perhaps an EV, industry will come around and contemplate it like it would another car. The answer to this strategy may be the Ioniq plug-in's powertrain, which mirrors that relating to the standard Ioniq save due to the uprated battery and electric motor. For its engine, the plug-in uses exactly the same 1.6-liter i4 since the regular hybrid, helping to make 104 horsepower and 109 pounds-feet of torque. On the electric side, the Ioniq plug-in makes use of an 44.5 kilowatt electric motor that includes 60 horsepower and 125 pounds-feet of torque for the combined system creation of 139 horsepower. That's more juice compared to Toyota Prius Prime, which maxes out at 121 horsepower, but less compared to the Chevrolet Volt, which tops out at 149 horsepower. In some sort of with plenty of hybrids available, there's nothing wild relating to this engine and electric motor combination. The real differentiator would be the Ioniq's 6-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, which operates more smoothly and seamlessly versus the continuously variable transmission inside Prius. While dual clutches most often have a tendency to become jerky at low speeds, the thrust in the electric motor under acceleration from your stop provides each car enough forward momentum to prevent entirely. The 8.9 kilowatt-hour battery sits low within the rear seats. It's built into the body structure for extra stiffness and beneficially low center of gravity. The Ioniq plug-in just isn't a performance car or anything even near to it, but driving out is perfectly pleasant, particularly all-electric mode. You have a tendency to hear every nasty noise a motor vehicle makes when it's as quiet just as one F, in order that it bodes well with the Ioniq that each one we heard was some tire all from your low rolling resistance Michelin tires. The 16-inch wheels definitely increase the ride likewise, as even Michigan's punishingly rough roads never transmitted anything too jarring to the cabin. F-range is in least 27 miles, which slightly bests the Prius Prime's 25 miles but falls well short with the Volt's 53 miles. Charging takes 2.5 hours on the Level 2 charger. Hyundai claims that its range covers the daily driving needs of the major chunk of American drivers. MPG figures aren't popping out yet, but given that the conventional hybrid is rated at 57.59 miles per gallon, adding an all-electric function will cover even further gains. Looks-wise, the Ioniq plug-in isn't gorgeous, or perhaps remarkable, but it's certainly easier within the eyes versus the Prius Prime. While Toyota sought out of its method to make the Prius and Prius Prime look cutting-edge and distinctive, what's more, it created a couple of polarizing designs. The Ioniq's design consists of simple, clean lines, using a good-looking but subtle horizontal bar grille to split up it from your Elantras and Sonatas from the world. Outback is really a stubby, aero-friendly rear hatch, which has a contrasting black bar between your tapered taillights. Nobody will flock towards the Ioniq due to its design beauty, but nobody could have great induced to shun it, either. The story may be the same inside, the spot that the Ioniq plug-in requires a more practical way of design compared to the Prius Prime. The Ioniq's interior feels like every other Hyundai's, without crazy deviations making it seem like a futuristic F. The Chevy Volt and Toyota Prius Prime please take a different strategy, using cues such as Prius' enormous optional tablet-like center screen plus the Volt's all-digital gauge cluster. With the Ioniq, the target has clearly been in engineering and practicality. Most notably, the Ioniq plug-in seats 5 passengers, even though the Volt and Prius Prime only seat 4. Standard tools are generous. LED daytime running lights, automatic headlights, LED taillights, heated side mirrors, and keyless entry are common included. Dual zone climate control is included too, plus heated front seats plus a 7-inch center touch screen that supports both Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Wireless Qi charging is optional, as is really a larger 8-inch touch screen. Expect Hyundai to get bullish on pricing, because it has already positioned the $23,035 Ioniq hybrid to undercut the bed's base Prius by $2,535. The plug-in Prius Prime starts at $27,965, therefore we wouldn't be surprised the Ioniq Plug-in to land just north of $25,000. As with the pure Ioniq Electric, it starts at $30,335 before any tax credits. But despite its well-sorted driving dynamics and competitive pricing compared for the $37,495 Bolt, Hyundai is majorly short on range, being seriously inside the conversation. Its 124 miles of range pale on the Bolt's 238 miles, for a 2018 Nissan Leaf around the way to also type in the 200-plus mile game. Individuals will be hard-pressed to take into consideration an Ioniq Electric. The more value-priced Hyundai Ioniq and plug-in ought to do a great job of mainstreaming hybrids for that average buyer, notes Detroit Bureau Chief Todd Lasser. As to the Ioniq Electric, the stove difference between it along with the Bolt is just too big, even though it's less expensive. Anything lower than 200 miles is just not enough right now. It's likely then that the top option for hypermilers considering a Korean change of pace will be the 2018 Hyundai Ioniq Plug-in. Whether it's a genuine match with the well-established Prius is something industry will tell us, but what is definitely clear is the fact Hyundai has placed the full thrust of that engineering prowess into setting up a new electrified platform that has an actual shot at so that it is onto shopping lists. That is, if gas prices ever climb. 2018 Hyundai Ioniq plug-in hybrid specifications on sale. Fall 2017 price $25,000. Extension 1.6-litre DOC 16-valve i4 104 horsepower, 109 pounds-to-feet plus electric motor /60 horsepower, 125 pounds-to-feet, combined /139 horsepower transmission 6-speed dual-clutch auto, 1-speed automatic layout 4-door, 5-passenger, front engine and motor, FWD hatchback EPA mileage N, a LXWXH 176 by 71.7 XTBD in wheelbase 106.3 in weight N, a 0 to 60 miles per hour N, a top speed N, A.